We hear the word average everywhere. Average height, average home prices, average income. But this familiar word is a mathematical trap. Imagine reading your local newspaper and seeing a headline celebrating your town. The article claims the average family income is a very comfortable $52,000 a year. If we look at the data, almost every family in town is actually living on between $20,000 and $40,000 a year. But that impressive average is created by just one resident making $310,000. Including this massive salary yanks the entire calculation upward, projecting false wealth. Average is a highly manipulative umbrella term. It lumps together three distinctly different mathematical tools: the mean, the median, and the mode. If you don't know exactly which one you're looking at, the numbers will deceive you. Let's start with the mean. This is the calculation we all learned in school. You take a set of numbers, add them all up, and divide by the total number of values. It levels them out into a flat equilibrium. To see how it behaves, let's compare two groups, Anu's family and Ria's family, to see who is taller. Visually, Anu's family has much taller adults. But calculate the mean, and Ria's family wins, 164.3 centimeters compared to Anu's 160.2. The math seems wrong until you look closer. Anu's family has one very young child who is only 118 centimeters tall. That one extreme low point acts like an anchor, pulling the entire calculation down. The mean is incredibly fragile. It works perfectly when everyone in a dataset is roughly the same, but a single extreme outlier completely breaks it. To fix the outlier problem, statisticians use the median. Instead of blending all the numbers together, you simply line them up from smallest to largest and lock onto the exact center point. Think about real estate. In Tallahassee's Golden Eagle neighborhood, dozens of homes usually sell for around $500,000. But one year, a single mansion sold for $4.2 million. If you calculate the mean, that one sale drags the neighborhood's price up to $690,000. A reporter might use that to claim property values are exploding. But if you use the median, you line up all the sales and point to the middle house. The median ignores the outlier entirely, successfully identifying what a typical buyer actually paid. There are situations, however, where both the mean and the median fail completely. You can't calculate the median of a sandwich shop's best-selling lunch, or find the mathematical mean of a classroom's favorite movie genre. For categories, you use the mode. The mode is simply the value or category that occurs the most frequently in a dataset. Smart home builders rely on the mode heavily. While the mean and median might tell them homes are selling around $170,000, the mode shows them that the most frequent active bracket of buyers is actually shopping between $70,000 and $80,000. Each tool has a specific job. The mean calculates the total weight. The median finds the typical experience. The mode crowns the crowd favorite. Knowing which tool to trust comes down to one core rule. You have to look at the physical shape of the data. If your data is perfectly balanced and symmetrical, like a bell curve, the mean, median, and mode will all align perfectly in the center. Here, the mean is completely accurate. But if extreme wealth or a rare event stretches that data out to one side, the mean becomes useless. It gets dragged away with the outlier, while the median stays firmly anchored in the main peak. This chart shows science quiz scores for a class of 24 students. The data is highly asymmetrical, with a distinct spike on the right side. The mean calculation comes out to 4.79, completely missing the fact that almost half the class scored a 6. Here, the mode is the only accurate way to describe what most students actually achieved. When we look back at the $52,000 average income in our small town, we now know we were being shown the mean of a highly skewed dataset. The next time a headline or a report tries to sell a story using an average, you'll know the number itself is only half the story. The real truth depends entirely on which version they've chosen to show you.